What is up, guys? Phoenix here, and welcome back to another pixel art tutorial for our Monomi from Danganronpa, or what's it called, Magical Bunny Usami, I think her name is. Where we last left off, we did the exact right half of her body. Now we're gonna move on to the left half, and then I'm gonna split it up into the details such as the eyes, the cheeks, and like the diaper for a fourth part. I know I could probably have done this in 2 to 3 parts, but like I said, I'm sticking to my 15-minute minimum, or yeah, minimum, and then I'm out, and that's helped a lot with the tutorials. Sadly, I have not gotten them done in time. I wanted them to all be done before February, but it's now January 31st, and I have a whole bunch more to record still. I still plan on recording a bunch of them and then just releasing them after, so I probably have the first 15 days of February lined up, and hopefully the other half of the month is good to go. But anyways, what we're going to do is go to the top part of the build now, where we have this 5 at the top, kind of where we started going down in the middle. And we're going to go to the left of it and add an extra piece of coal. And from that extra piece of coal, we're going to put 2 below, 1, 2, and 3 above. 1, 2, 3, like so. And this is the bow that we're starting in the left side of her ear. So, I could do the lower half of it, but I think what I'm going to do is going to go above it, and we'll do the top half and go into the ear. So let's put a placement block on top, and we're going to be going up into the left for this part. So let's put our placement block to the top or left side, and we're going to go up into the left 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up into the left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Up into the left 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And from the 5 flat, what I want you to do is go to the left side, and we're going to go to the second to last block and put 2 on top. 1, 2. And on the last block, we're actually going to put a placement block to the left of it and go down into the left 2 singles. 1, 2. So if I zoom out, it should look like this. As you can see, we only worked with the second to last and the last block from the left side. We're not going to work with the 2 singles down here. We're going to work with the 2 verticals we have right here. The 2 singles will get something connected to it later, so don't worry about that. What we're going to do is go to the 2 vertical right here and go up into the left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3, placement block on top or to the left side, up into left 2 vertical, 1, 2, up into left 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3, up into left 3 single, 1, 2, 3, up into the left 4 flat, so placement block 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is actually the highest point in the build, so if you didn't hit your height limit yet, you're good to go. We're going to start bringing it back down, so we're going to be putting our placement blocks on the bottom for the most part, or left side. I suggest just putting it on the bottom, so that way if we have to go down into the right, you won't have to go from left to right. So we're going to go down into the left 2 singles now. 1, 2. Down into left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Placement block. Down into left 13 vertical. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And from that 13, we're going to go to the final block and do 2 things. First, on the final block, what we're going to do is add 1 directly to the left of it. But then what we're also going to do is go underneath it and put a placement block so that we can go down into the right 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Now, if I was to work with this 3 flat on the right here, it would probably end up meeting up with those 2 singles we have floating. But I do want to come back to that stuff, so we're going to go to this block directly on the left. And actually, let's mark the 3 flat, and let's mark the 2 singles we had floating over here, just so that we know to come back to them, or have them connect to something later, so that way if I forget about them, at least that's a visual marker for me to remember. So from the 2 flat, or this 1 single we added to the left side over here, that we've just created, we're going to be going up into the left. 5 flat, so placement block on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're then going to start curving down into the left and then down into the right. So still put your placement block on the bottom as we go down into the left 2 flat. 1, 2. And on the left block in the 2 flat, we're just going to add 8 blocks underneath it. So switch over to your coal, go right underneath the left block, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. We're going to finish that up by putting a placement block underneath and curving it to the right now. So we're going to go down into the right 2 vertical, 1, 2. Down into the right 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. down into right 2 vertical again, 1, 2, and on the right block in that 2 vertical, the bottom block, sorry, we're going to go to the right side of it and put a single and create this weird L shape. Now if you see in the thumbnail, you know that this is the bow we're creating in the hair, so it's going to curve back up and just create like a bow shape along with the rest of her ear, because it's kind of just floating. Looks kind of weird actually, so I'm going to finish that up. So from this L shape, we could work with the bottom left block, but we're going to work with the right block for now, so let's mark both of those. And from this right block, we're going to go down into the right, 4 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, up into the right 2 flat, so placing block on the right or top side, 1, 2, up into the right 2 vertical, 2 times in a row, 1, 2, that's 1, 1, 2, that's 2, up into the right 4 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, and from that 4 vertical, we're going to do a few things. First, starting from the bottom, we're going to count up to the second to last block, so this one right here, or at least the second to last block from the bottom, sorry, and we're going to add 4 pieces of coal to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. What we're next going to do is we're going to go to the top block in this 4 vertical, and on the top block, what we're going to do is go directly to the left of it with a piece of coal, and from that piece of coal, we're just going to add 3 more to the top of it. 1, 2, 3. So if we zoom out, it should look like this. So we can work with this top block thingy we've created, or we can go to the right hanging piece we've created. I want to work with this 4 to the right we've created and just lock out the shape, and then we'll come back and connect all this stuff up later. So let's go to this 4 flat right here, and we're going to go down into the right from it. So let's put our placing block on the bottom or right side, 1 single, down into the right 2 flat, 2 times in a row, 1, 2, that's 1, placement block, 1, 2, that's 2, down into the right 4 flat, so placement block 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're really too close to the wall, so what we're going to do is go up into the right 3 vertical. So let's put our placement block to the right or top side, 1, 2, 3, and as you can see, it closed out that shape at the diagonal, which is good. Now we just need to do the inner details and also separate this from the ear so you can tell the difference. So to do that, what we're going to do is go back to this 4 vertical thing we've created that I kind of ignored at first, and we're going to work with that. So first, we're going to work from the bottom of it. So this first block right here, we're going to go down into the left from it, 2 flat, 2 times in a row. So let's put our placement block to the bottom or left side. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. And that's that. Going back to the 4 vertical again, we're going to go to the second block right here, the second from the bottom, and we're going to put 1 to the left of it. And then we're going to go up into the left 3 flat. So placement block on the left side, 1, 2, 3. Going back to the 4 vertical again, we're now going to go to the top blocks right here, and we're going to go up into the right from it, 2 vertical, 1, 2. And from that 2 vertical, we're going to go to the top block, and we're going to add 1 to the right and 2 to the left, 1, 2. So as you can see, it should have connected with the 3 flat we marked out earlier. You can delete those placement blocks now. And what we're going to do from there is actually start shaping out the ear. It should connect back over here with the 2 singles we have waiting, and then it's going to come down here and finish off the rest of the bow shape. It's very, very complicated, but I think you guys can handle it. So what we're going to do is, you can see where the shape we just created connected to the 3 flat we had waiting right here. And all we're going to do is we're going to add 13 blocks to the top of this where it's connected. So you can see it connects directly in this little column right here. And we're just going to go on top of it and add 13 going straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And you can tell you did it correctly if you're kind of lined up with this one over here. You can see right before the 3 vertical on the outline, the blocks match up in height. From there, we're going to go up into the right 1 single. So let's place one block on top, 1. Up into the right 2 flat, 1, 2. And now we're going to be curving back down, so put your placement block on the bottom now. And we're going to go down into the right 2 singles, 1, 2. Down into the right 2 vertical, 1, 2. Down into the right 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. Down into the right 5 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the 5th block's already there, perfect. So now that we've met back up with the two singles we had waiting, we can finish off the bow shape. If you look at the right hand camera screen, we're missing a little bit of an arch over here. So from the 5 vertical we just created, we're going to go to the bottom block and put a placement block underneath like this. And we're going to go down into the left 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. Placement block underneath. 1, 2, that's 2. From there, we're going to go down into the left 2 flat. 1, 2. And the left block ends up touching what we already had built at the diagonal, so we're going to be working with the right block. And what I want you to do is we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks underneath this. Or I think this is the first one. We're going to add 5 underneath this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Now all we have to do is kind of have these little zigzag patterns like we have on the left side over here on the right side. So from the 5 vertical we just created, which is this block right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me just zoom out so you can see it. We're going to go to the first block in the 5 vertical, so this one on the top, and put 2 to the right, 1, 2, and then up and to the right 1 single. And then also from the 5, we're going to go all the way to the bottom and find the second to last block, so this one right here. And we're going to put 4 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So now that we've completed the ear, we can now go to the bottom left side of this where we had, remember that L shape that we ignored earlier? Well, we're going to go to the bottom left corner of it, and we're actually going to put a placement block underneath it, or to the left side, so we can go down into left 3 vertical and continue shaping out the rest of her head. So 1, 2, 3. If you kind of forgot where we were working with, just go to the bottom left side of the bow, as you can see, and we're just putting 3 vertical connected at the diagonal right there. And we're almost done with the left side of her body. So from here, we're going to keep putting our placement blocks on the bottom side as we keep going down into the left. 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Down into the left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Down into left 14 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And it's looking pretty good. We don't have too many complicated shapes coming up. We just need to do like a little indent for the head and then go back down. So we're going to go down into the right 1 single. Placement block underneath. Down into the right 2 flat. 1, 2. And we're not going to work with the right block and the 2 flat. We're actually going to work with this first block so we can bring the neck back out. And we're going to go down into left 2 singles from it. So placement block underneath. 1, 2. If you zoom out, you can see kind of just goes in and out. From here, we're going to be going down into the left and shaping out the arm. So let's keep our placement block on the bottom as we go down into the left 2 flat. 1, 2. Down into the left 3 single. 1, 2, 3. Down into left 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down into left 1 single. Down into left 2 vertical 3 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. 1, 2, that's 3. And let's go back and clean up all these dirt blocks in the way. And let me see, we're making good time. Yes, we are. All right, so we should be able to finish up the left half. So after those 3 sets of 2 vertical, we're going to go down into left 3 vertical 2 times in a row. So placement block underneath. 1, 2, 3, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, that's 2. Down into left 4 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 2. Perfect. So we're just going to round out the hand right now and then bring it up and to create like a little armpit crevice, kind of like what we have over there. So after these 4 verticals, we're going to go down into the left 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. Down into left 9 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then to circularize the shape, we're going to be going to the right now. So let's go down into the right 2 singles. 1, 2. Down into the right 7 flat, and we should touch at a diagonal now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. And now we need to bring it back up, so we can put the placement block on the right or top side. I suggest putting it on the top side of the final block each time. And we're going to go up and to the right, 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right, 2 vertical. 1, 2. Up and to the left, so we're switching sides now, but you can still put the placement block on top. So left side, 10 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now for the final 12 blocks of this part of the tutorial, what we're going to do is we're going to go up and to the right, so still on top, 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, placement block. Up and to the right, 2 vertical 3 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1, placement block. 1, 2, that's 2, placement block. 1, 2, that's 3. And in the final 2 blocks, we're going to go up and to the right, 2 single. 1, 2. Let's just go back and delete these dirts. And then look at the right hand camera screen. You can see everything is done on the right side, I mean left side. Actually, let's bring the other part of the tummy down too. So let's go to the center part of the tummy real quick. And as you can see where we have this 6 flat in the center piece right here, what I want you to do is we're going to go underneath it on the left side. And we're going to go down into left 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Placement block underneath. Down into left 2 flat. 1, 2. Down into left 5 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then to straighten it out, we're going to go down into left 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down into left 3 vertical 2 times in a row. So placement block underneath. 1, 2, 3, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, that's 2. And then the final stretch, and hopefully we meet the, actually not on the diagonal, it's supposed to meet this block on the 4 flat. We're going to go down to the left 13 vertical. So placement block underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Perfect. Oh my god. Didn't mess that up for once. That's good. So we actually did the left side, the belly button. Actually, do we have time to do a little bit more? Let's do the left side of the mouth. As you can see, the mouth, we only had the right side built. So let's go all the way up there real quick. Let's work with the bottom half of it and just bring it up to the top half. So we're going to be going up and to the left to curve it back up and then meet up at the top of the snout. So let's go to the left side where we have these 2 flat hanging off here. We're on a roll today, fellas. And what we're going to do is, since we're going up and to the left, let's put our placement block on the top or left side. And we're going to go up and to the left, 1 single. Up and to the left, 2 vertical. 1, 2. And just keep putting your placement block at the end. Up and to the left, 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Placement block. Up and to the left, 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we're going to curve it to the right and hopefully meet up with that corner piece right there. All we're going to do is go up and to the right 2 singles. 1, 2. And then up and to the right 2 flat. 1, 2. Perfect. So actually in the next part of the tutorial, the only thing we have left to do are the eyes, the cheeks, the belly button, and the diaper shading, and the diaper actually. So I think we have enough for 15 more minutes. So I think the next part will be the last part. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this Monomi tutorial. If you guys did Monokuma, I think a couple years ago, this can now be added to that map. And if you haven't seen, I've done Monokuma like maybe in 2016, so you can go back and check out that tutorial as well. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this tutorial series. If you are, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more pixel art content. This is Phoenix, and as always, I'll see you guys later.